Not a whole lot on the police log today. The aggravated assaults, two of those were people threatened with knives. One of them was an arrest, the other one, no arrests were made. The last one was a person that was hit. That was a late report, but no serious injuries from that. The burglary, that was another late report. That was a storage unit that had been broke into. The disorderly subjects were trespassings, family offense. We had one no contact violation, one protection order violation. The frauds, a couple of ID thefts, a credit card, and a bad check. Not much big out of the larcenies, quite a few shopliftings on there. We did have a guy that was arrested for breaking into a car. He was actually, a neighbor saw him going into a garage, break into the car with that, and then they were able to figure out he broke into two other cars. Nothing big taken. Officers found him nearby. He was just walking at that point in time, but he was arrested for the I don't remember what it was.
He broke into like multiple vehicles.
Yeah, actually, there was three vehicles. One of them, the one where the car was in the garage, criminal entry of a motor vehicle. I knew I had it in there somewhere. Anyway, the one where he walked into the garage, that owner didn't want to press charges, or he wasn't concerned about it at all. But
Do you have his name?
yep. Let's find the right one here. His last name is McDonald, McDonald. First is Anthony, Anthony. Middle is Jacob, Jacob. And he's 20 from Sioux Falls. And this happened in the 1000 to 1100 block of South Glendale Avenue. So kind of in the area of 18th Street and Glendale. And it was about 2:30 this morning when he was found, or when the report came in.
And the charge is criminal break.
Just the one charge, yeah, criminal entry of a motor vehicle. About 2:30 a.m. Yep, this morning, yep.
And only the other two people for the cars he broke into press charges?
Right, yeah, I think we were able to find the victim of one of the cars, because I think it was just the one count. Let me double check. One count of criminal entry of a motor vehicle.
And he was just looking for like valuables that he could take, or?
I don't know what he was looking for. Yeah, I mean, that's usually what happens, is they just checking for open doors. And that's what happened in this case. He was walking along, and there were two cars that were outside, checked the handles, they were unlocked, got inside, took whatever valuables. The other one was in an open garage, and was climbing through that car when somebody saw him and yelled at him.
Another common occurrence of being able, just people should lock their cars at night.
Well, yeah, I mean,
Garage doors.
really locking your car doors anytime. But this is what we see. It's more common when it's nice out, but we see it year round. And this is what we talk about. Lock your cars, and it prevents this type of crime from happening. He wasn't going down the street breaking out car windows and then climbing in and taking valuables. He was looking for the unlocked cars. So by locking your cars, you're going to prevent this type of crime from happening. Fortunate that we were able to find him. The officers found him walking in the area, and just based off the descriptions, they were able to determine he was the suspect that had been breaking into the cars. But this is a very difficult type of crime to solve, and there's a lot of these thefts from unlocked cars that go unsolved because somebody's in it, they don't leave much as far as evidence, they take belongings, and then they disappear. So, we say it all the time, but lock your cars. This is why. This guy was walking through the neighborhood at night, checking, and found a few and was able to steal items from them. So lock your cars, and we don't have to worry about this.
And there's no charge for possession of stolen property from the other two vehicles?
No, we just had that one charge. Yep. So that's pretty much it for the larcenies. Nothing big out of the narcotics. Most of those were, well, there's only 3 of them, but marijuana, I think, was the big one on those, but no big quantities. The sex offense are all reports. Nothing big from the simple assaults, and the one unattended death, nothing suspicious on that. And that's it, unless you guys have anything else. Nothing new for any of the things we've recently discussed. I talked with the accident on Arrowhead and Highline. They're still reconstructing that one, so I know that there's interest. So as soon as they're done with that, I'll make sure to let everybody know. But
Same thing on those 2 burglaries at the liquor store.
yep, the burglaries, we haven't, you know, there was a couple of tips that came in, but I don't know that they necessarily mounted to much. But Willikers and then Roll and Smoke were those 2 burglaries, so we haven't got a whole lot of information on that. Anything else? Okay, thanks.